Alright, good morning everyone, and welcome to the 30th episode, there it goes, 30th episode of Qyune and Sam and their quest to complete the Ironman challenge. Now, let's go ahead and knock out the rules real quick and then we'll get into the rest of the day. There is no dying, no gear above white quality, no gear enchants, no talents, no potions, no flasks, no elixirs, no health stuns unless you're a warlock, no joining groups or raids, no entering dungeons or raids, which is been amended to you can enter them, you just can't kill any bosses within a dungeon or raid. No food buffs, no XP boosting activities such as recruit a friend or the monk racial, no pet battle leveling, no bodyguards, and no professions aside from first aid. That's the 30th time I've done that. I'm actually starting to memorize part of it, believe it or not. Let's see, we are in Mount Hyjal, so let's go ahead and enter the world here. Now the big concern for today, and something I've been dreading since probably hitting level 60, I was hoping, not that we wouldn't get to this point, but that there would be another way around this, but we have to fight the giant turtle named Nemesis. And that guy, we'll just fight that guy. And that guy has the potential to one-shot us if we don't get our shield perfectly timed. So let me go ahead and put that down. And there we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of muscle memory back, kill this guy. We'll heal Sam up. But yeah, I think if we can get past Nemesis, I am going to do it. I kind of don't want to. I think I'm at a level where I may be able to go to another zone, but I feel like maybe that's not in the spirit of the challenge. Maybe it is, but I think we're going to try to at least make an attempt at knocking down Nemesis. We'll turn this in here. I think it's going to have us follow up and kill some stuff down below. Disable the rods of subjugation that bind to those. And go save his children. So let's grab that. We're going to use... I want to pay attention a little bit more, but we will use the flying mount on the occasion that you know, we have to travel over a body of water or something like that. But typically for my stream I do try to stay on the ground and just make it a little bit more engaging. So with that, let's go find the little turtles here and kick them into the water. Alright, so I think that's right? Oh, the eggs. No, the eggs are down here. Okay. I don't know when we actually kicked the turtles into the water. I thought that we did that now, but I guess we don't. So we'll save 6 little eggs. Oh, we did. Okay. I guess it's automatic. They break out. All the while we'll watch our breathing. It is early in the morning. It's easy to miss that stuff. And we don't want to drown on the Ironman challenge. So alright, so that's 4 of 6. We are now moving to this guy here. And yeah, he's guarding an egg, so we'll kill him. Alright. I'm all about the easy quest, so we'll turn these in real quick. But yeah, just, you know, in case you're watching this after the stream as well, flying is completely okay within the Ironman challenge, surprisingly, actually. But like I said, I'll probably not use it. I used it as little as possible, I'll say it that way. I'll return to our druid. So let's see, we could use the what do you call this thing? Water Strider. As far as mounts go, one of the two biggest changes from the old rules to the new ones is, of course, since it's Legion, you can have a spec. The other one is that you can eat. Eating is allowed. Now, you can't have any food buffs, but you can eat. And the other thing is, you can use any BOA mount. So, you know, whether or not that's the chauffeur or your vendor mount or whatever, you can use mounts. Let's see, where do we need to go? Flame Ward activated and defended. So let's go do that. Avoid these guys. Huh. There's a lot of circles there. I guess we just kind of pick one and defend it. So let's clear him out the way. I would like Sam to taunt right about now. That would be nice. So we are at 80%. Usually we average one close call per per episode at least. And I think today's is definitely going to be in dealing with Nemesis. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm working that up to more than what it is, but I think you have to kind of play that one extremely safe. So we will actually read that quest, read the icon, or not the icon, but the item. Just make sure we do not mess that up at all, because that is going to be a one-shot mechanic. Alright, so we need to find the flame. Huh. Did I miss it? I think it can just be in several locations, so maybe it's over here. Now yesterday we stole a piece of his shell, so he does owe us a little bit of retribution for that, so we'll kind of keep an eye out for him, make sure he doesn't work his way around. Since he's going in that direction, I don't think he'll be up on this platform for a while. You know what? I think this quest is actually way over here in the corner. I don't know why these little circles are here. That's another thing is, if you are doing the Ironman challenge, more often than not throughout our streams, we found that the smaller the circle is, the higher the probability that it's not 100% accurate. So, you know, if you do come across an unfamiliar quest and there's a small circle and you're not seeing the item you're supposed to, definitely don't be afraid to go outside of that circle and look around there. Alright, so it looks like, for example, Flame Ward is right there, and we have 3 circles up and it's not in any of them, so there's your kind of case in point. But we are going to, alright, so he's way over there. We'll pull him just so that he doesn't interfere later. With the hunter, I don't know how it is yet for other classes, but typically with the hunter, as much as possible, kind of give yourself space to move around, because if you need to disengage or you find yourself, oh man, you find yourself running from a pet or a mob. Okay, he must have seen me throw that. You know, you need space to do that, so try to clear out a space for yourself as much as possible. I think we're good here, except Sam died because I was talking. Alright, it's activated. Now we need to defend it, and I hope they come from this direction. I don't think I've had a new weapon since maybe mid Outlands. Is that no I got it at 70, never mind, because I went to Dalaran and bought it. But yeah, I've noticed that as you get higher and higher in level, the options and different varieties of gear available become less and less. So I think that's going to be more crucial for when I play a warrior more so than when I'm playing the hunter. Alright, so that's done. Let's go turn it in. Oh man, we are working our way closer to Nemesis. I think I'm kind of working it up to more than it is, but at the same time, it is a one-shot mechanic, so, and it's something I've kind of been dreading for over 20 levels now. But as long as we time it right, we're okay. If we get the timing off even once, we're gonna have to abandon ship, and I'll try to abandon ship. If the timing is really bad, we won't have that opportunity, and we'll be starting at level 1 again. So, that being said, I think it's coming up pretty soon. I don't quite remember the series of quests and how that works out, but I feel like we're going to get a quest. Since we have already picked off that guy's shell, we are going to have to work our way there here pretty soon, I think. I might be wrong, though. So we'll turn this in, see what we get next. Alright, so he says, so Tortola has Tortola has risen to fight by our side. You are wise, Qyune. Well, thank you. I try. It is difficult to earn that ancient's trust. He will be a stalwart companion. Alright, so are we in a scenario where we're not seeing the quest pop up again? Huh. So one of the issues or bugs that we've run into is that sometimes the quest giver, quest giver's icon won't pop up. You know what? We should sell and get rid of this stuff. Hey, look at that! We got our first Cataclysm mail pieces. Nice. All right, so that's one of 8 pieces there. That's pretty nice. We'll sell the rest of this junk. So, what I may need to do is follow up on these quests down here. They come from a completely different zone, but it may be necessary for this to start back up. I'm just making sure none of the guys here have a quest icon that's hiding. Alright, so it looks like we are going this way, and we're going to finish that up, and then we'll come back. So maybe Nemesis can wait just a few more minutes. I know I can. So we'll run through this cave here. And let's see, where I think the cave is... Is it down here? No. Oh, okay, that might be it right over there. Alright, we'll work around. That's probably the case. That's probably why we didn't get a follow-up, which I'm kind of surprised it worked out that way. Most of the time, a series isn't too dependent on another one, but it just so happened to be that it is this time around, so we'll work our way through the cave here. We don't, okay, I was going to say, I don't think we need to fly over it. Alright. Now, Okay, so once we do this, we'll just turn into him. Alright, that I thought we were going to have to turn it back into this little landing, but I guess we're not going to have to worry about that. So we got a lot of people to kill over here. A lot of dragonkin. These guys have how much health? 6,000. So we are getting into the more harder hitting mobs of the zone. Now the other thing we need to do is pick up 8 pieces of armor plating. If you do consider doing the Ironman challenge, 1, it's a ton of fun. At least give it a shot. But 2, if you do so, and if you can, do it in the mornings. There's a lot less competition for mobs. There's a lot less chance of accidentally running in the wake of someone else's respawns where they've already cleared the area. That being said, for your older zones such as Outland, Cataclysm, Northrend, for whatever reason, those seem to be more prone to having a zone-wide respawn as opposed to individually. So just be aware of that. Alright, so we'll accept that. Now it'll allow us to turn that in, and we'll pick up the rest of these armor pieces. Now the other thing with Cataclysm in general, seem to have a lot more named NPCs that you had to kill, and typically, as far as questing goes, that's going to be your more dangerous quests. It's those guys who have your one-shot mechanics or something where you have to do something to prevent a high-powered attack, and those are the quests you kind of have to make sure you read the quest and understand what you need to do. I guess the hallmark card for that is if you have to kill one item, whether it's an NPC or click one thing, just kind of briefly go over the quest, because sometimes designers, the programmers, are a little sneaky, and they'll sneak something in there that'll hit you really hard, and all of a sudden you don't know why you're dying. Alright, so that's done. We need 2 more of those other guys though. So that's, I think we killed everything here, so we just need to wait for something to pop up. My favorite is when you have a quest to kill 12 items and there's only 11 up at any given time. And even better than that is when they drop a quest item that you have to pick up. It's like 13 quest items that have a 50% drop rate. So I don't typically mind low drop rate quests. I'd rather have more items and a higher drop rate. It just seems a little bit more rewarding. But as far as the more annoying quests are the ones where they're kind of, I won't say poorly designed, but they're inconvenient, because for me, you have to kill 12 of these guys. There's only 12 here, and you know, this only went this quick because I'm the only one here. Fat Man, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Now, if I remember my days right, you're off today, right? Fat Man says, do you can predict how long Legion will take? Like, Gear 1 creatures is a huge threat already. I think the question is more along the lines of, you know, is there indications of how strong a creature is? Am I understanding that right? If that's the case, probably your best indication is health, and then second best indication would be the whether or not it's an elite. For me, a lot of times, especially during the Ironman challenge, what I'll do is, you know, right now I have 8,500 health. So if I come across a mob that has about my health or less, I'm not too worried about it. You know, I'll kind of keep an eye out and make sure I don't pull more than 2. But you know, if I start creeping up on creatures that are 12k or 16k or something like that, even if they're not elite, you kind of have to just be careful on. They're going to be alive even when you blow through all your cooldowns, so you just kind of have to have yourself set up in a scenario where your class can recover. Whether or not for a hunter that's clearing out an area, or for a I don't know, say a melee class, staggering your defense mechanisms. Alright, so what do we need to do here? We need to slay 3 Juggernauts and a Aviana's egg unveiled. Alright. So, jab between the plates of Twilight Juggernaut to pry off a chunk of armor and do 217 damage when they have 6,000. So, yeah, and they get a free 10% shot there. Excuse me. Batman says, working today. Nice. Hey, make that money, man. Did I answer your question, Fatman? I don't know if that's what you were asking or not, but let's click this. I should have waited till Sam healed. Let's watch her back for respawns. Sam's probably going to die, but we'll try to heal him anyway. I want to go ahead and apply a slow to this guy. Res Sam. And there we go. So did we get the egg, or did we just get a dragon? I think we just got a dragon. Okay. I think we have to use this item. Yeah, this guy hits me for 10% each time, so I am going to use Beast of Wrath just because he has such high armor. All my attacks are much less than they normally are. Fatman says, just wondering if I am with eye level 800 gear, for example, can easily dive. How do you? I can easily die. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if you're item level 800 and you can easily die from 2 mobs, how am I going to handle 1? That's a really good question. In all honesty, I think I'll go ahead and kill him. I think that's going to be more or less a question for when we get out there. It may be mob dependent. You know, maybe a good scenario is what happens when you have a bunch of quote-unquote little mobs, like, you know, in Azura, you have those packs of Murlocs. For most people, that's not going to be a big deal, but I usually find packs of stuff like that more challenging to deal with than anything else, because instinctively you want to run, and especially as a hunter. With a tanking class, it probably won't be a big deal, but as a hunter, I definitely want to run from them, and I don't know, that's going to be actually pretty challenging. So we'll go ahead and use Bestial Wrath one more time. See if we can keep Sam up here. But yeah, the other thing is, I don't know if, I know we talked about the artifact weapon and what the rules are regarding that. So you can only equip the artifact weapon in Legion to complete the class order hall quest. I think I'm saying that right. So as you know, as soon as you put it on, you have to take it right back off after you've completed the quest. Alright, let's slow you down. Make sure we're not backing up into a mob here. Alright, so maybe it's this one, near the eggs. But yeah, Fat Man, in short, I have no idea, man. I'm hoping that every mob's not going to be a trial by fire. If it is, we'll make our way through, but I'm hoping not. Alright, so I think I'm just clicking the wrong ones, or is it this one up here every time? Now we did kill this guy over here, so he hasn't respawned yet, so we'll just play it safe as much as possible. Huh. Alright, so maybe it is just kind of random. Yeah, it looks like it is, because it reset. Okay. No problem. XP is XP, right? There we go. Alright, so we have to defend this thing. I'm not going to stand near the ledge. That's probably a poor choice of defending that. I will silence that, and I think we'll blow Bestial Wrath, just because these guys will rush me every single time. Looks like we're only going to have to fight 2. So I think I hear thunder over here on my side, but usually my power, my internet connection is okay. Well, I thought I defended the egg. Why did I not get credit? Was I supposed to stand closer? Oh goddamn. Batman says Beastmaster artifact is cheap for solo PvE. Yeah, it is. It does make it pretty easy. I don't know why I didn't get credit for that. I'm gonna have to do this again. Alright. I'll catch up on chat. Oh, Riser, welcome to the stream, bud. Thank you for coming. Riser says, have a question. So if you're doing the challenge as a hunter, why you don't use the pet tenacity talents as tank instead of ferocity? That way hit a bit better, but you die more easily. I think it's just preference, Riser. Some people, so for example, you know, we'll take a melee class for a lack of better terms. I guess I am going to have to do this again though. So if you choose to be a warrior, most people go the route of a tank because they survive more easily. Some people have tried to go as a, you know, a fury or arms or DPS spec, and you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of a cross or a balance, I guess. You know, do you want to get through the content quicker, or do you want to play it safer? I've kind of opted to go quicker rather than safer, and that might very well bite me in the end. But that's kind of the route I've gone. So if you do the challenge, can you do a more tanky like pet? Can you go out and find yourself a turtle? Absolutely. There's no rules against that. Alright, so we're gonna stay near the egg this time and see if that makes a difference. Eggs at 100%. This guy, I don't know if he was part of this, but I went ahead and killed him anyway. Alright, so we have 3 druids. They're going to pick up the egg this time. I am right on it. There we go. Okay, we're alright. Fat Man says, like every mob in Legion scaling with level, not with gear, so they will be stronger at each level. Yes, absolutely. And that's, to be honest, Fat Man, I kind of, yeah, I would say I prefer that. I think that would be much more engaging, much more challenging, because if you really wanted to play the Ironman safely, all you have to do is follow the storyline. So, and you know, that starts benefiting you as early as level 20, where we went from Darkshore, and I think Dark Shore, let's take a look at the map. When I left Dark Shore, I was 25-ish, I think. Let's see. I was way above it. So yeah, I was 23, 25, and we went straight into Stone Talon Mountain. I was 25, I think, just from Dark Shore questing alone. So yeah, I could have stayed in Ashenvale and you know, just followed the storyline and leveled up that way, pretty much purely on quests at that point, because the mobs aren't generating much XP. But just for the sake of the stream and enjoyment myself, I decided to try to stay in as much current and equivalent content as possible. But that's kind of why I'm hoping in the future, when maybe when we get the next expansion, Blizzard will kind of take the Broken Island technology and apply it to, say, all of Azeroth. That way mobs kind of scale with you and you're more encouraged to follow the storyline and work your way through. Because pretty much anything that was going on in Darkshore and leading into Ashenvale, we skipped it. So we don't know what happened with the story. So I'm hoping in the future they'll be able to change that. Now we need to slay the dragon Sethra. Once she reveals her true form, you will need to use the signal rocket to call reinforcements. Okay. That's no problem. We are more or less 12k XP from leveling, so I was hoping to be 82 when we got to her, but such is life. We'll make adjustments. We will also clear this stuff out. But yeah, Fat Man, hopefully Legion won't be too brutal to us. Alright, so I think we need to... How did this work? So this is one of those one kill quests, kill one quest, where you have to just be aware of what you're supposed to be doing, and I ran right up there without reading the quest. Slay the dragon Seth once you've... Okay, while you've been raiding, you have been flying back and forth between her and the shrine. Skylord was at first reluctant, but I've persuaded my fellow druids to risk a direct assault on Sethra herself. Everyone agreed to my plan, provided you spearhead the attack. Take the signal rocket and engage Sethra on the far ridge. Alright, so I guess we signal her and then we use it again to... Oh, you know what? I guess we have to be in the right area, huh? That'd help. So let's go do that. Yeah, I want to keep an eye on my latency as well. If it starts to spike too high due to the thunderstorm, we'll let it go today. But I think we ought to be alright. Alright, so I'm going to clear out this whole area. Just because there's no need to make a risky quest dangerous. So I'm not going to loot these guys. I'll loot them after we kill what's her name. Just on the off chance that delays the respawn rate just a little bit. Silence that, and then we'll eat. Once again, you can eat as long as the food doesn't provide you a what do you call it? Any sort of buff. So just kind of be aware of that. So I think if you're able to eat food in less than 10 seconds, usually it takes 10 seconds for the food buff to apply. I know as soon as I say that, there's going to be a handful of foods out there that immediately apply. So, alright, so she has 60k health. So this is one of those fights where you have to be kind of extremely careful. So what we'll do is we'll buff up Sam, send him in there, and once she gets weak, alright, we're gonna watch out for that shit. Oh, she's got to get into her dragon form. We'll silence that bolt. Heal Sam once again. There we go. Now we need reinforcements because she is rocking Sam's shit. Can we slow her? No. Alright, so she's looking at me. Stay out of that. That's a one-shot mechanic. Give Sam another heal. I'm going to heal Sam once again. He's going to die, so I'm going to get ready to res him now. There we go. Alright, not bad. Unfortunately, these guys have already started to despawn, but it doesn't matter. We completed that, and we'll head back now. So within the stream, this is episode 30 once again. We've had Warcraft crashes, we've had DCs, we've had mobs get us down to 8%, and looks like today we're going to be dealing with a thunderstorm. So we've pretty much been able to go through just about everything. So if there's anything to be said, it's that I have decent luck with this thing. That I might have spoken too soon. We still haven't killed or even fought. Ooh, look at that, guys. 82. Alright, here we go. We haven't fought Nemesis, and that's going to be today's major hurdle. Because I need to go over here. If you're unfamiliar with the turtle Nemesis, I think that's his name. I don't feel bad if I'm saying his name wrong the entire time, but he has a mechanic that will very likely one-shot us. So we have to make sure we time that shield correctly. So once we turn in this, we might have quests pop back up over here. G Smith says, "Grats and hello." What? How you doing, G Smith? Welcome back to the stream. Everything going all right your way? All right, we'll turn this thing in. All right, use the Hero's Instance before Aviana's egg at the Shrine of Aviana. Oops, I think the shrine's over here, right? So we'll use the incense. And boom. Quest is over here. And let's see, travel through the flame gate in the center of Flame Lake and Hydro Mountain. Speak with the flame, with the Farden Talon Strike once you're inside. Okay. And we have a quest here. Alright, so I think this is what's going to get us to Aviana. Or not Aviana, but Nemesis. Actually, I think it's the other one. Travel through the Flame Gate. Oh, goddamn, that's... Here it comes. Alright, so my latency's alright. We're still sitting at about 54. And let's see. This may or may not be the flame gate we need to look out for. No, this one's just the jousting. I think you can still die if you fall all the way to the end, so Be careful for that, I suppose. Complete the quest. Not using the right garden. Mount one of the guardians and fly her to the flag on the ledge. Okay. Press the flat button to flap your mount's wings. Okay. Grab a lance. Equip the lance. Is it white? Okay, we're alright. Actually, let me I can't mount up. I want to stick this as far away from the greens as possible. Is that male? No. Bummer. Alright. So we'll grab this guy. He seems to mount our transmog the most. Alright, and flap your wings. Is this the wings? Yes. So we'll practice in this direction. Alright. Alright, so you don't take fall damage, it seems. What are we supposed to do now? Flap your wings, gain altitude. Okay. G-Smith says, I'm just imagining I'm doing this challenge with my hunter and Burning Crusade, but I would be cooking our meals and making our bandages when the cats could eat food. Yeah, that's something I need to do, is actually probably eventually start up my first aid again. Not again, but just started up. I haven't even tried leveling my first aid yet. Equip a Twilight Fire Lance and fly, kill 10 riders by flying into them. Press the flat button. Okay, so same scenario. Prepare to joust. So we just kind of crash into these guys, I guess. All the while we watch our health. Alright. Seems manageable. Just kind of have to anticipate the path of these guys. I missed them. There we go. This takes a lot of concentration, which is almost sad, but alright, so that's 10. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I think if you can steer with your mouse, you're alright for the most part. Alright, what next? We're done with that. Kill 10 Twilight Lancers by flying into them. Press. Okay. Once wasn't enough, I guess. Oh, wave 2, okay. Oh shit, that's right. We have the falling rocks and shit. So we just pretty much have to get lucky and not get hit by a rock. Alright, so yeah, this is I don't think you can take fall damage, but I'm trying not to put myself in a scenario where I fall 400 yards and hit the ground, even though I think we'll be alright, but yeah, we smashed that guy against the wall. He didn't have a chance. Alright, so we're at full health, we're alright. We just need this one guy right here. Man, I could have been a pilot. Okay, so that's done. G. Smith said, this is a dangerous quest. I think it's hard to control. Yeah, a little bit. At least we get a pet out of it, I guess. I thought last time I did it, it seemed like it was harder. Maybe I'm just kind of remembering how it went. But alright, so we need to find the ledges, that have the most eggs. So I think if I remember however many years ago it's been, yeah, this one had a decent amount of eggs. Oh, I might have lucked out. Oh, why? Why'd they despawn? Am I going out of the quest zone? Is that the trick? Oh, they just want me to fly more. That's all that is. I shouldn't have put all these eggs here. Alright, so while we've been running around, it looks like our health is regenerated, so we need to... Where's the next decent... Oh, that looks pretty good. Let's do that. Oops, 4. Jesus. I think last time I did this, I was hitting the space bar. But, now it's the number 4 key. I hate flying around with my bags open. Alright, so we'll hit that one over there. And perfect. Okay, so we turn the quest in up here, I think. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that wasn't half bad. I guess that we'll get the one I have the least of. Return to at the shrine. Let's see. Equip a fire lance and I guess, right? I mean, that's 12k experience. Let's do it again. Oops, I gotta put this back on. Twilight fire lance, just making sure. And we got to kill. It went smooth enough. If we dip below what is it? 50% health, we'll not continue. But it seemed like it was easy enough to try to pursue doing once more. It seemed that way. Oh, that's terrible. It's thundering and stuff while I'm doing this. Yeah, that might not have been my best decision. Oh, we're gonna nail this guy. Yeah. Alright, so that's... Ooh, we're at 78, so let's go ahead and return this thing. We are done. You can have your bird back, and I'll put my weapon back on. Alright. Let me blink here a few times, get my eyesight back. Riser says, we can't do this challenge on Vanilla, Burning Crusade, or Wrath, starting in Cataclysm as trend and as a viability option. Also, to combat the tedious new WoW, which you can try. Yes, you can. Or you can definitely try, should I say. I think this challenge would have been, I don't know how much more difficult on a vanilla setting, because there's so much more XP to go from level to level. Trying to figure out which mount I need. So we'll fly up here and turn this in real quick. I wish I could remember the numbers from level to level to some extent. Like, what was it from 40 to 50 or 50 to 60? Because, toward the end of vanilla, people were starting to quickly level, if you want to call it that. But people were taking on the scale of weeks to get to 60. So I think the Ironman challenge then would have been a little bit more difficult. Not that it's easy now, but you know, when you can only die, or when you can't die at all, everything's raised to just a higher level of awareness. So while I hate saying one thing's easier than another when it comes to Ironman, just because the punishment for disconnecting, for pulling too much, for WoW crashing, for all of that's the same. You know, it's easier. There's some classes that are going to kill faster than others, but to a certain extent, and I think maybe a significant extent, the Ironman challenge does have a lot of luck tied into it. You know, it's like I said, if you get disconnected in a cave, or if you have a zone respawn on top of you, you know, that's not that person's fault. That's just kind of bad luck versus good luck. So I guess I should pay attention where I'm going. I need to go here. Jesus. I don't know if you guys, can you guys hear the thunder? I think the storm's getting a little bit closer. Alright, so let's sell the all these greens here. So I'm hoping I can get the rest of these this mail set before I leave Cataclysm Zones, but I don't know if I will, if it's taking this long just to get one. Riser says yes, but vanilla especially was really important. The buffs, basically any class have minimum of 4 buffs that need to be used just to hit. So yeah, and you know, the other thing too is that's a really good point. As far as vanilla, you had a very significant chance to miss. And you know, in the days of playing my warrior, even though I was a terrible noob, you know, a level 20 hunter arms running around with a shield and a dagger, my misses killed me more than anything. You know, I would get a mob down to 20% health, and I think that was the threshold was 20%. I would be at 50% health, and I would literally die because I couldn't land execute or any significant attack. So there was definitely, all right, we need to kill 5 of these guys. There was definitely that to consider. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Alright, that's a lot. Let's, I missed. How did I miss? He was 3 feet in front of me. Alright, so... Did they just run away? They saw their friend died and that was it? Or did he die? No, he's fine. Okay, well, I guess we'll go get them then. I'm going to close my bag. I don't know why I keep it open. G Smith says, it had that Ironman feel. Yes, it did. That is... You know, I think there's a couple MMOs out there that, you know, when you die, you lose XP. And if that applied to Warcraft, I would have never made it to 60, I don't think. Okay, Jared says, I hear it. Oh, do you really? Yeah, it's pretty loud here. I wasn't sure if you guys were hearing the thunder on my end either, so... Oops, let me get away from this. If I do disconnect, you know, depending on how capable I am of getting back on the internet, I'll jump right back on, but if I do stop respawning and I'm running in place, hold your breath for me. Let's see. But turn this back in. Oh, he's still frozen. I didn't know oh no, he must have just like kind of run up there after I left, so let's just kind of get rid of him. Alright. Turn that in. Take the heart of... okay. We can do that, and that is way over here. So we'll fly up and over the hill. Riser says, yes, many classes you missed. The parry, or they parry, the hit, and dodges, etc. Yep. You know, and back in vanilla, I didn't mind the parry, the dodge. That seemed to be, you know, all fair game. But my word, man, when you went from 50% health to being killed by a mob because you couldn't hit it, that was highly annoying. Pyra, thank you for the subscription. That was highly annoying because you know, what could you do if you can't hit the mob? So alright, we'll complete that. Alright. Let's sit through the scenario here and be questioned. Look at that. Glorious transmog from Northrend. Looks almost exactly like the one from Outland, actually. Damien says, good evening, sir. What level are you up to now? Damien, welcome back. We are now 82. And I've been holding my breath this whole episode and kind of dreading it since probably level 60, because I knew this guy was going to be a pain. Is that turtle Nemesis, where if you time your shield wrong, you pretty much run a very high risk of getting one-shotted. Speak to what's his name there. Alright, no problem. So, but we have done pretty good today as far as leveling. We went from a little over halfway to 82 to looks like 20% into 82. So we're doing pretty good today, I think. Hopefully the storm doesn't knock me offline. I've had pretty good luck up to this point, so we'll just kind of push it. If the thunder and the lightning get too ridiculous, we may call it, just because the risk of disconnecting would increase. But most of the time when it's raining here now. That's funny. It's raining where I'm at and it's raining in game. But yeah, hopefully I don't get disconnected. Or if I am going to get disconnected, I kind of have a little bit of heads up. My latency's gone up from 54 to 68, but that probably doesn't mean a whole lot. Alright, speak to... Alright, that's what we need to do. Let's see if Tortola is going to set us up for failure here. Alright, kill a Twilight Field captain and recover the glyph of opening. No problem. There's another quest beside him, it looks like. Here we go. Let's see, we need to rescue 8 Lost Wardens and then slay 10 Scorches. So here we go. I thought the Nemesis fight was a lot closer than it is, but evidently not. So that thing's got 21, he's got 21, so. Alright, so yeah, we just need to kill these guys and then find that captain. Silence the fireball. Nope, we won't, because silence is on cooldown. Damien says, so you are further than Asmongold now? No, I think Asmongold got to 84. I was looking at that. So when I was looking at the WoW Challenges website, evidently a lot of people, for whatever reason, named themselves Asmongold or Asmongler or whatever his tune was. So there was someone who hasn't died yet who was level 81, but as far as Asmongold's tune, he is or he died at 84, unfortunately. So we'll rescue this guy. Damien says, well, still grats. Thank you, Damien. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed the Ironman series. I got a lot further than I thought I would on my first attempt, of course, but yeah, if we don't make it to 110, we'll just pop back on on the hunter and try it again. And then until we successfully do it on the hunter, or after we successfully do it on the hunter, then I'll do the melee class. But it's kind of hard for me to walk around and say, hey, the hunter's easiest class or easy to do when I haven't actually done it. So we'll actually try to get to 110 before we do anything different. Oh, there's the captain. And he has 4,800 health. Not even worried about it, but we will silence that. No, we won't. We're going to get hit. Alright, so we have that. Now we need to rescue more guys and kill more guys. So we can silence that. Yep. I would trap the pets, but they're just not hitting hard. And there's no reason to drag this out more than necessary. I don't see a lot of the guys I'm supposed to rescue though. Alright, so since he is getting me, I'll be alright. I'm not gonna eat. We'll keep going. We have an observer, it looks like. Hello, Skybry. Skybry. Alright, so let's see. Let's keep the heals on Sam here. Encourage him to get up. We'll go help this guy over here as well. And let's see, Red Sea, how you doing? Congrats on the Paladin. Let's see, hey Qyune, I can't stay and watch live. Just snuck in for a quick glance at work. Good luck on the levels today. Thanks, sir. I appreciate that. For those who may not know, Red Sea is leveling. He's the only one leveling a Paladin that I've seen so far in the Ironman challenge. So I have his. Oops, let me take care of this guy. I have a link to his channel as well as other Ironman challengers. So if you guys are interested in seeing how others are doing, there's people who've done a shaman, doing hunters, doing brewmaster, monks. So if you're curious of what other people are doing and how classes are working out, feel free to look in the description because all their channels are labeled. Are linked, sorry. Trying to do two things at once. Razor says, during Draenor, I did the challenge many times and hit 100 only with two classes, a hunter and a druid. I tried with all classes, but always died passing Outland and Northrend. Yeah, I don't have enough experience to say which is harder yet, I don't think, but I've heard the opening scenario to Warlords of Draenor is extremely tough. I think there's a mob that has a cannon on his shoulders and he just destroys people. Kind of a point to that is that if you look on the honorable deaths on the website, there are a ton of 90s. So yeah, I'm already nervous about that fight as well. Let's grab this. Damien says, would Rogue be hard or similar as you get the Vanish ability? Yeah, you know, I think the hard... I haven't played a Rogue, so this is purely speculation, but a lot of Rogue's good abilities, such as Vanish, you know, evasion and whatnot, and then they have some sort of vial that heals them for 30% over 6 seconds or something. You know, all that comes later in levels, so I think the harder leveling days for a Rogue are going to be in the early levels, but you know, it'll probably become more and more manageable as you know you get more and more cooldowns available. There is there a Rogue? I think there's one Rogue who's made it, one or two Rogues that have made it to 110. So it's definitely possible. People have done it. Let's see. Now there's only been 18 people to do it, all the way to Legion. So it's kind of hard to set up a decent sample size without knowing how many people have actually attempted versus how many people have actually succeeded. I'm going to turn in, actually let me do this properly here. Lucas, welcome back. Hey Qyune, what do you plan on doing once you hit 110? I think I'm going to try a warrior, to be honest, just to try the melee class, whether or not it's going to be Prot or Fury or Arms, I don't know, but I think I'll just try melee just to kind of have that perspective. Sorry if I'm behind chat a little bit here. Demon says, oops. Damien says, what about a warlock with a demo spec, so Voidwalker? I think the warlock with demo spec is probably very comparable to a hunter. You know, warlocks can use healthstones. They're the only class that can. And like you said, if they go demon spec, I don't think their burst is as high as a hunter, but I think they're definitely viable. Lulo, hi, welcome to the stream, or welcome back, should I say. How you doing? Luke says, a Prot Warrior Ironman would be so sick. I think you should go for it. Yeah, I think I'll give that a shot. For those also interested in the Ironman challenge, there are no warriors that have made it to 110. I think there's one other class that hasn't made it to 110, but a warrior is definitely one of them. Travel through the Flame Gate and the Scorch Plain and locate. Alright. So I think we're getting to the point where we're going to have to face Nemesis here pretty soon. Jesus Christ. Alright, so for those who don't know Nemesis, this guy is a giant turtle that does a massive AoE that pretty much one-shots. Has a good chance of one-shotting me, given my health. I think it hits most people wearing BOAs for about a third to a half their health. So it's really all about timing that defense mechanism in line with his casting. So hopefully that won't be too big of a deal. Riser says warriors need some of the talents that you can't use, so it's really hard to do it with them. Yeah, that's kind of what's pulling me toward a warrior, because I think that's going to make it. That's going to be a whole different dynamic as far as what quest to do, how to pull, and because warriors do get a throw, but it's not until your later levels, I think. So let's silence that. Nope, it won't. Cooldown's still up. So yeah, the warrior I think is going to be pretty tough. I hovered over something that I saw my icon change here. Let me just be careful and not aggro anything. Alright, so we have both our turn-ins over here. And another quest. Okay, perfect. Yep. So let's sneak in here, I think. Turn this in. Slay 4 Twilight Field Captains, no problem. And then gather 15 Warden's Arrows. So these guys are a little bit low on armor, and we need to gather their arrows back up. There's one. Silence that. And we'll grab these 3, it looks like. Damien says just fly. You know, I keep going back and forth as far as if I'm taking too long with running on the ground, or if I'm just kind of taking the easy way out. So it's kind of more fun to play as well as maybe potentially watch someone run through this stuff as opposed to flying all over it. I might be wrong. If I am, you know, let me know, and we'll mount up and fly more often. But the immersion factor, the challenge factor, I think goes up just a little bit when you're on the ground. Do we still need to talk to him? No, we're fine. Okay. Lila says, fine, thanks. Happy to see that you can skip Bashir. Me too. You know, I don't think Bashir is too bad in general, except just that starting area. They've the density of Naga and all that stuff you have going on. Plus, I think to a certain extent, either you drown, I don't know if you die, and I don't know how that registers on your character thing, but I know at one point you're unconscious in the boat, kind of being rezzed or woken back up. So I don't know how that would translate to Vashir, or your talent, should I say? Statistics. I'll get it eventually. Statistics. There we go. Rice says, one more cool thing that they can add to the challenge is no mounts. That is really a thing if they do it. Yeah, you know, right, that's a really good point. I was thinking about the other day is, you know, in general, I think there's going to be some areas you can't access without flying, especially when it comes to Cataclysm. But given the possibility of grinding mobs and maybe going to another zone, I think if you did a challenge where you had no flying, no food, and then no professions, even first aid, that would significantly make this a lot more difficult. Because what I've found recently is that if you carry food on you, that's your level, you know, it's kind of designed for people and players that have gear. You know, whether that's BOAs or blues and greens. So you don't have to sit for the whole 30 seconds to get the full benefit. You can get a full heal probably in about 5 to 7 seconds, and it's definitely a powerful tool. You know, it is allowed in the Ironman challenge, so I won't say anything against that. But if you took that away, I think that would put you at a significant disadvantage. I probably should have waited to... I thought he was going to keep walking. Let's silence that. Okay. And there was one other thing as far as... Oh, Goblin Gliders. Believe it or not, since the Goblin Glider's a white item, I don't know if you can see... Yeah, you can. There we go. You can use it. It doesn't require a profession, and it's a white item. If you do the Ironman challenge, almost, I would dare say, before you get flying, stock up on Goblin Gliders. Those are a very last minute. You know, if you've pulled too much and you can find yourself on a cliff, you can jump off and fly away. The Goblin Glider just adds a lot more utility to your arsenal of cooldowns. But yeah, if there was a challenge where it got rid of all that, say you had to walk or run everywhere, in addition to no food or anything like that, yeah, I think that would be much... It would take a lot longer, but it'd be much more difficult. Let's see, let me catch up chat here. Lola says, yeah, that would slow down the thing a little bit. Damien says, also, if you get to Legion, and at 100 they have an issue where the artifact weapon, doesn't that break the rule of white loot only? So for the artifact, yeah, they did actually mention that on the website, and I don't know why that guy's running. You can equip it only to complete your quest for the class order hall. Once you've done that, you have to take it right back off and continue the challenge without your artifact. So you cannot use your artifact except for the one instance to progress through the order hall campaign, class order hall campaign. Racer says, yeah, extreme hardcore Ironman challenge. Try that. Yeah, you know, if I threw that in the title, I think I'd get accused of clickbait. But no, that would be pretty good. Just I don't know what you'd call it. You have Ironman, so what's the next metal up? Steel Man, Titanium Man challenge. I don't know what you'd call that actually. Maybe we'd have to start using Warcraft terminology. Fell Iron challenge. Oh, we pulled this guy. Oh, that's not too bad. Fell Iron Man challenge. Except it kind of sounds like fail, as in F-A-I-L. Alright, so let's take him out. It says with no mounts, no freshness, no food, no nothing, just white gear, and let's go. Yeah, pretty much. That's I thought about combining the Ironman challenge for and the what do you want to call it? I'll go ahead and eat here. The Ironman challenge and the Bloodthirsty challenge, but I don't think anybody kind of wants to watch you grind mobs in on live stream. So that might be something. Maybe if I did do it, I would do it off stream and maybe have a condensed video. I don't know. It's just those types of challenges where you're watching someone pick herbs or kill mobs for hours on end tend to be a little hard to watch. Alright, so we are in the cave where the damn nemesis is, so... Oh boy, here we go. Alright, so we need to get the nemesis crystal. And I think that's over here. Yep. Silence that. Mike, welcome to the stream, bud. 1v1 Legion noob. Alright. Let's see. Damien says, I do the fail challenge for sure. That, like I said, I think that would be... I guess I would make the, add steroids to the Ironman challenge, if you can believe that. But like I said, the food and the professions and the equipment do make it a lot more manageable. I think the Ironman challenge is more or less not so much can you survive these little mobs here. Darko, thank you for the sub, sir. I don't think it's more so surviving the mobs here as much as it is surviving the you know, the kill one quest where you killing Sathria like we were earlier. I think that's how you say your name, or Nemesis now. You know, it's those one-shot mechanics that if you don't read the quest, that's kind of what the Iron Man challenge is. I wouldn't say about, but those are the major points that you have to watch out for. Razor says, yes, that sounds cool and awesome. You know, maybe we'll see how we do with the hunter. If like I said, if I die with this hunter, I'm just going to level another one and try it again. I don't want to be like, all right, well, I made it to 80 whatever, and I now deem the hunter easy. So I definitely want to be able to say I made it to 110, and here's my opinion on it. But you know, once we do make it to 110, yeah, we might make a more difficult Iron Man challenge. We'll see how it progresses from there. Damien says deep breaths. No, I can already feel my hands sweating. Jesus Christ. All right, so the crystal. What are we supposed to do? Do you just get close to it? Oh, yep. Okay. Alright, I'm fine with that. Mal, welcome back. Playing Iron Man as either a mage or warrior is pretty hardcore, I think. I think so too. I think the mage... I don't know if I would have the skill set to play a mage. I've always played some sort of semi-armor heavy class, whether it's plate or mail. And, you know, I just don't avoid mobs as well as I should, especially like you would need on a mage. I played a priest or a warlock for a little while, but you know, you got a pet, so it's not really the same. Apples to apples, I guess. Damien says they need a Roy challenge and have white loot equipped, but as many buffs as possible. That would be a you know, that would have been a good challenge when I think vanilla was still active, where you know each class had its buff kind of thing. But now they've kind of gutted that out a little bit. I'll go ahead and kill him. So that's the bastard we need to kill. How much health does he have? 18k. Alright, so I can pretty much eat through 8k, I think, with all my cooldowns. So I might get 2 to 3 blasts. Jesus Christ. Rise says, Mage is simple if you do it with Frostback, Fire, and Arcane are hardcore, really. Yeah, I think, if I understand the mages and the spells correctly, I don't play them, but, you know, a Frost Mage kind of has more of your slows, your AoEs, and your, you know, stuff to kind of pin mobs in place if needed. But yeah, I think, like you said, the Fire and Arcane, you just kind of have to blow them up quickly. Now, something I saw on the, I think I want to say it on Reddit, where the Frost Mage is actually putting out some decent damage these days. That's news to me. It seems like that would be extremely strong for PvP, to have a class that can consistently slow you and then light you up as well. I don't know if they nerfed that in PvP or if it's just more manageable for other classes to get around it, but that seems like that would be a strong class to play. Damien says, so you could have class buff, food buff, pots, and maybe a spell buff like Fortitude back in the day. Yeah, you would have a whole another health bar of buffs if you could do all that. Use the totem. Alright, here we go. So we are going to, hey Sam. So real life Sam just stopped by. Hey bud. We're going to give this a practice run here. So it works if I keybind it. Did I get any more mail stuff? No, it looks like it's all cloth and whatever. Okay. I shouldn't do that. I watched the guy accidentally click a green item while he was, I think he was almost 50. He clicked a green item and equipped it, and I felt so bad for him. That sucks so much, because if you do that, it's essentially the same as dying. So you don't want to. Alright. Let's just focus on this for the moment. This has. Alright, let's actually read the quest. Use Totem of Tortola and the help of a child of Tortola to defeat Nemesis. If you lose your turtle companion, so we have our turtle companion. Your turtle companion can use this newfound power to render 2 of you invulnerable for a short period of time. You can turtle up, quote unquote, to avoid the worst of Nemesis and his fury. To do so, simply invoke this totem. This is all I can do for you. Together, he could join me. Yeah, that's not all he could do. Jerk. This is all I can do for you. Together, you and the child of Tortola must defeat Nemesis. Once and for all, finish the usurper. Return to me if you lose your turtle friend. I better not lose my turtle friend. God damn. It seems like he's pretty essential to this, so I'm going to need to use it again real quick. Alright, so you can use it while you're moving. What is the cooldown on this thing? 20 seconds. So this is pretty much the the worry quest for the zone. I think you have a couple more elites toward the end, but this is definitely the guy to watch out for. It wouldn't be so bad, but he you kind of have to do this quest to progress through the storyline. So Lola says, oh, Damien says, good luck. Thank you, sir. And Lola says, do you have any plan guide to what armor and weapons to wear, or you just wear what? Look at this. Or you just wear what you get from mobs randomly. I mean, you have farmed a spec white item, a white item. Yeah. So in short, what I've done is the difference between armor sets is minimal. I think when we went from the Outland armor set to the Northrend armor set, I gained all of like 26 armor. So I pretty much just wear it for the sake of transmog. That's why I haven't equipped this thing here. It's purely transmog at this point. Reptus, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hopefully this goes fairly well and we don't we're not. Alright, so let's just stop talking for a minute and focus on this. So he's got 18k health. And this has a 20-second cooldown. What I'm going to try to do is pop it one more time. How long is it good for? 5 to 6 seconds. So he has a cast. What I will do is I'll pop the first one about midway through his cast, because I think the time between his casts is also 20 seconds, so you're never going to necessarily... I want to check out some other thing. Does it share my global cooldown? No, it doesn't. Okay. The other thing is that since he has a 20-second delay between his cast, I'm never going to hit it at the same point each time, so I want to try to hit it a little early the first time, and that way I have it available for the second time, maybe even the third time. So here we go. Ah, damn. I'm gonna heal, and here we go. So here it goes, and now. And we'll light them up again. Alright, so we're definitely going to... We need to keep Sam alive. Nemesis is going to get a second one off. I'm going to click it. I might have clicked it a little soon. Alright, we're going to need to heal Sam, res him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get out of here before he respawns. We survived, and we got some shoulders out of it. Jeez. Oh, man. I thought for a second I clicked it too early on the second time around, because I saw it available and I saw he hadn't started to cast it yet. So I clicked it, and the second time I did it, it was before he got to the halfway point. So I was afraid that while that fire was going, I was going to lose that shell, and he absolutely wrecked me. So, alright. Damien says, nice one. Retch says, that was lucky. It was. Jesus Christ, it was. Jared says, so excited. Thank you, sir. We made it. Alright, so we survived that. Let's get the hell out of this cave and finish up this zone. Man. I didn't get that rush since we were in Blade's Edge and I got knocked down to 8%. I cannot get out of this cave fast enough. That 18k felt like it took forever to get through. And then Sam died. So I wasn't sure if I was playing a balance between trying to run from this guy and not get hit, or how much did he hit me for. Whatever, I'm just glad it's done. Alright, I want to take those, whatever they are, and stick them in my bank. Alright, step back through the flame gate and return to, okay, we can do that. We can not do that fast enough. And it's pretty much from here on out. You know, it's not going to be boring by any means, but we'll just fight our way back. I think toward the end you start getting into your elites again, but that is definitely the hardest part of the zone in my opinion. So I'm glad we made it through that. Like I said, I've been worrying about that since level 60. Alright. See if we can silence that. I don't think that fire burns us. That's nice. So let's mount up and turn this in. Wow. We'll have to probably clear our way back through, which is fine. No big deal. We've been doing that since day one, so. The I think once we start getting into, I'll pull it up here in a second. Once we start getting into this area of the map, I think we're going to have a lot more elites, and we should be getting there pretty soon. I think we've just about cleared everything in this area for the most part. Something's got everything aggravated, so let's just move around this. So we don't need to fight these mobs, we'll just keep on going. I don't know what's actually next. Usually I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if we need to go, if he's going to send us into this area or how that's going to work, but we'll find out. I'm just glad we made it past Nemesis. But just so you know, I think his cast time for that massive spell he does is greater than 20 seconds. So you may be able to, if you do get in a situation where you're say a tank or a low DPS class, you can probably use that shell more than once. Sorry, not once. I'm trying to watch this guy over here. You can probably use that shell more than 3 times, but I was under the impression that the cast was on a 20-second timer. Repta says, what level is your character now? We are halfway to, what are we halfway to? 83. So maybe we'll hit 83 by the end of this zone. I would say definitely by the end of the stream. We still have a good, provided the weather allows us. That's kind of a weird thing to say for a stream. Weather permitting. We have another about hour and a half of stream at the very least. Alright, return to, what's the name of Mount Hygel? Where is that at? Alright, so I won't try to repeat this too often in the same stream, but for those who are new to the stream, normally I will use the ground mount just to kind of keep the spirit of the Ironman challenge as much as possible. But you know, in cases like this, we would have had to gone all the way around here, and generally it's not fun to watch someone run through stuff. So that's why we're flying now. Raptor says, nicely done. Thank you, sir. And Damien says, alright, I'm off. Good luck. Thank you, Damien. I will see you tomorrow. You have a good rest afternoon. Let's see, we need to go this way. Well, that was fun. I'm glad it's over. I can kind of breathe at a normal pace now. I did get shoulders from him though. Maybe I'll wear these shoulders all the way up to 110. close that. That way we don't equip anything. I should probably actually sell that stuff so when I'm sifting through my bag I don't accidentally click something. Alright, let's see. Oops. We'll go ahead and switch mounts here. And repair. Is there any other... Are there any other mail pieces? No, that was cloth. I said I was going to throw that in my bank, but we're not. We're going to get rid of that. We already have a memento from Nemesis. Alright, so we'll drop that off. Complete the quest. Speak to the Elementalist Hortail at Dark Whisper Pass. Alright, so yeah, we're going to definitely not run to that. Mount up here. And we'll fly over this ledge and pretty much complete the last leg of Mount Hyjal. Now the question is where to go after Mount Hyjal. That would be I guess the thought process is maybe we could do Vashir. I don't think I will, just because it's Vashir. Might do Deepholm. I'm not too big of a fan of Autumn, just because I'm generally not a fan of desert landscapes. They're just kind of boring to me in general. But if we have to go to Autumn, we have to go. It's no big deal. But I think I might do Deepholm. The biggest concern with Deepholm is sometimes when you get the flight path to go down into the zone, the bird will despawn or it'll just completely disappear and you free fall to the bottom. Being a hunter, I do have disengaged, so I might be able to recover. But we also have the Goblin Glider, so and that's useful for 2 minutes, so I could free fall for a little bit and then click it and then just kind of glide my way down. So I haven't seen anyone actually attempt Deepholm on the Ironman challenge, so all of that would be pretty new. Riser, thank you for the sub. Lulo asks, where are you from? I am from the southern region of the United States. So if you hear a southern drawl, I apologize. It does sneak out from time to time. Let's see, lure a Twilight recruit away from the crew. And I kind of have a, I guess, what do you want to call it? An altogether different vernacular for the most part. I use the word tote rather than carry. We use the word buggy rather than shopping cart. So yeah, I'm all definitely southern. It definitely creeps out. Alright, so that's close enough. Take their clothes. Or, sorry, recruitment papers. Riser says, dude, I really like the moon moth. MOF? What is MOF? Moth of the channel in your gameplay. You gain a new sub, dude. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Now I have to do other stuff, but now you have a regular viewer to sub. Well, thank you, Razor. You have a good rest of the day then. And I will see you tomorrow at 6 a.m. That's when I'll start anyway. I guess you could join whenever you want. Alright, so let's see. We need to speak to Cordanos Pitiless, not Pitless, Pitiless, at the training grounds in Hyjal. So let's do that. We're going to stay on the ground and move. I guess that's eastward. We'll move eastward. These guys out here have 5,500 health, so that's not too bad. That's definitely manageable. Now I haven't done these quests since Cataclysm came out, so I am going to be a little bit rusty as far as what I need to do next, but I think this is pretty straightforward. Put guys out of fire, kill fire guys, and collect the flame blossoms, wherever those are at. Alright, so we'll loot that. If my dire beast gets out the way, and Where is the fire blossom? Is that it? Yes. So the trick is to find the guys that are on fire before they die. Oh, that requires herbalism. Okay. Glad I didn't click that. Can I use it and run? Alright, there we go. So by the way, yeah, you can't have any professions except for first aid. Well, let me go ahead and save him before he dies. So that herb right there, that would have given me XP if I had herbalism, of course. So they don't want you to have anything like that. Now, why they don't allow you to have blacksmithing or say tailoring or something, I don't know. But I know they don't want you leveling using the mining or whatever else you have. Rep Skimming says, see, I wish I could watch you all day long, but I'm still in my junior year, and well, you know, homework. That's understandable. You know, the other thing I do for my channel is that, of course, this kind of just loads directly into YouTube, and it takes me about 24 hours because there's a little bit of a I guess YouTube converts it from whatever it is now to high def quality, and in between, once that's done, I'll go back and I'll timestamp everything, whether it's a significant event or I level or something like that, just so you know nobody wants to go back and watch a 3 or 6 hour live stream by without interacting with the guy. So I do try to make that more inviting to watch when I can. So with that being said, you can go back and see all my close calls or whatever. Ooh, we didn't watch out for that. All my close calls and when I leveled, where I leveled at, and you know, if you wanted to do the Ironman challenge yourself, you can kind of use that as a basis if you're Alliance anyway. Alright, so we're going to heal Sam, we're going to let that guy do his thing, and we need to go pick one more flower here. Oh, it's right there. How much health does he have? 129k? Yeah, let's let him walk a little further away. Repta says, oh, okay, that means I can still watch your videos. Yes. Yeah, like I said, I try to make a 3-hour stream manageable to watch, you know, when you're not interacting with anyone. So what is he hitting? Nothing. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Was that a that wasn't a person, was it? No, that was just a supplicant. But he did 2-shot him, it looked like. So yeah, there's that. So that's probably, I could survive only 3 shots from this guy. So we'll go on this side. Jeez. I thought he saw me from way over there and panicked for a second. So we'll complete this quest. These two. Alright, so he's starting to turn around. Okay. We're alright, we're safe. Speak to the instructor in Hydro. So let's see. Twilight training. So we need to go way over there. So let's sneak by this guy. I want to mark him. It's not going to help. The little icon's going to be a lot smaller than he is, but at least it's there. But this should be a little, a decent little a decent little questing hub for us. Provide a decent amount of experience. So, if I remember, this is the right spot. It might be another spot, but. Arta says that's cutting it. Oh, whoops. Your videos. Oh, that's cutting it close. Yeah, with running by that guy. Yeah, I probably cut that way too close. Taking all the unnecessary risk here. All right, so I think this is it in this area over here. Yeah, we're good. We're all right. We made it. So let's turn this quest in here. I think that's going to unlock 2 or 3. Bring 5 Dark Whisper Lodestones. Okay. We'll also talk to this guy out here. Obtain the Twilight Commune and the battle plan. So we need avoid guards while gathering intelligence. Is that here? Oh, okay, so he just can't see me. Well, alright, I'll go over here then. Maybe not, I'll go over... Well, at this point he's already working his way around, so... I'll go ahead and grab this quest over here. Collect and feed 5 pieces of charred basilisk meat. Okay, so we need to kill basilisk. And the other items on the other side. So let's let... How much health does he have? Another guy with 18k. Alright, yeah, we'll let him look at something else. The guards and something else was something we're supposed to stay away from. So let's see if we can grab this from the back. Alright. Let's go ahead and kill him, since we need the meat to feed the little pup. Reptus says, I got to go. Good luck and have fun. Thank you, Reptus. You enjoy the rest of your day as well. I will, like I said, be here tomorrow. Brian, thank you for the sub. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so that's one. Is this the lodestone that we're supposed to be picking up? Yes. Oops. Alright. I'll grab that in a second. Need to get Sam healed up. And then we'll grab these stones since they're here. That's kind of convenient. Even though there's nothing on the map indicating that. Alright, so give Sam a second heal here. And let's run across the road and grab those two and this guy. Just make sure we don't make ourselves vulnerable to anything patrolling the road. That's something else you want to kind of keep in mind when doing the Ironman challenge. 9 times out of 10, I would say even 99 times out of 100, the roads are your safest place to be. But you do have some where there's faction patrols. And those guys just, you know, run up and down the road. And 9 times out of 10, more statistics, right? They have, I want to say 3 or 4, or maybe even 10 of them patrolling together. So not only does that give you a low chance of surviving, but it also flags you for PvP, even on a PvE realm. So kind of just watch out for that. Alright, so that guy is going over there. I'll sneak in behind them and grab this. Alright, we'll go through this way. Grab this plan right here. Okay. No problem. And I think we need 1 more lodestone and how many more of these meat? Excuse me. Oh, we got 5 meat, so we can go ahead and feed the pup. This one. Oh, and the lodestone already respawns. That's nice. Alright, so that's done. We'll grab... Let's just kill this guy. Just because he patrols in such a wide fashion. And done. Alright. Turn this in real quick. Maybe he'll drop some armor for us. Or not. Let's see. So we're at 2 of 8 pieces, I think, for our mail set. Actually, I'll put that there. And let's see. You can use the auction house, by the way, if you know, you can use it to sell stuff as well as buy armor if you want. So if you are also trying to do somewhat of a, if you're a completionist as far as the transmog goes, you can buy, you know, your missing piece or Well, hell, all 8 pieces off the auction house if you wanted to. There are no rules against that. Alright, run away from the blazing trainer for 1 minute. Okay. What's his health? Come on, Sam. He has 48,000. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, so that makes running around. You know, just so you guys know, if you do have to do this quest or something like it where you're kiting, try not to kite too far ahead. So, because if you do and you're running in a circle, you know, all you do is kind of cut yourself off. He's always going to take the shorter path. So kind of let him, if he moves slower than you, just kind of let him stay within a certain range, because otherwise if you run in a circle, you know, he'll cut across every single time. So this just makes it more manageable, and he's going to follow the path that you took. That's probably a little too close, but that just avoids him from, alright, that works, from one hitting you. So that's done. Distract, go in and slay dark cultists. Oh, okay, so we have to have a that ogre disguise. So we'll turn this in as well. Use the orb of ascension and answer 10 questions correctly. Where's that at? Oh, the orb's right here. Okay. Alright, is fire hot? Okay, I'm going to say yes. Question number 2, do liars speak the truth? I'm going to say no. Are desert slush? No. Do murderers kill? I'm going to say yes. It's almost like a definition check. Do maggots feast on corpses? I would say most of the time. They don't where it's cold, but... Are the oceans filled with water? Technically, yes. Filled with salt, too. Are slaves free? No. Do maggots feast on... Ah, he's giving me the same questions. Yes. Do liars speak the truth? So they couldn't generate like 10 different questions? Do liars speak the truth? No. Oh, oops. I missed it. Do murderers kill? Yes. Ooh, if I get the question wrong, it hit me for health. Is fire hot? Yes. Okay. I'm sitting there talking about the questions and they're killing me. Slay 5. Fail supplicants in Dune's Vigil. Okay. I can do that. And everything... it's a little spread out, so we'll just move from east to west. Excuse me. Kill this guy again so that he doesn't chase us down. The mobs out here tend to be a little bit more spread out than most of the zones I'm in, but I'll go ahead and say what I've said before. If you are running around, you know, if you're mounted or if you're just running, and you aggro something, my advice would be just to stop and take care of it, because the formula I have so far is that in general, 1 mob's no problem. You're always killing 1 mob. 2 mobs, you know, you might not need to blow any cooldowns. Once you get to 3 and 4 mobs, you kind of want to start staggering your cooldowns and, you know, assessing whether or not you can actually kill them or do you need to run. Anything above 4 in my experience so far, you need to just start figuring out how to get out of that situation. Of course, that's assuming it's the average mob at your level, and not, you know, a weaker mob. But all that to say, usually, you know, when you try to run through mobs, you always kind of get past your first one with no problem. It's the second, third, or fourth one that stuns you or knocks you off your mount. And you know, you've gone from a situation where you could have easily killed 1 to now you're trying to have to survive 4, and usually by the time you get dismounted you're not at full health. So that's my just free little tidbit there. If you do aggro or something, just stop and kill it rather than trying to keep running through like you would if you had BOAs or something. I didn't set my Hearthstone. I don't think... Was there a Hearthstone set there? Oh, wow. But we are a little over 25%, or sorry, 75% of the way to 83. So that's not too bad. That's pretty good. Especially for one day. The leveling in Cataclysm seems to have been definitely not focused on how much time you spent leveling. Let's see. Oh. What is this? Spiked Basilisk Hide. Okay, so we just need to kill... This guy's got 12k. We'll heal Sam. And use all of our beasts here. Alright. Easy enough. Oh, she respawned. That's the other thing, is watch out for in old level zones. Is not only does the whole zone respawn, but you can also find yourself in a scenario where the mob immediately respawns, so just be aware of that. We're going to sneak around this way. Oh, I guess we could turn these in since we're here, so we'll do that. So it seems like it's pouring, you know, it's raining here pretty hard, but the thunder and the lightning's kind of calmed down, so. And that is the completion for Mount Hyjal. Nice. Alright. Challenge Gromcool at the seat of the Chosen in Hyjal. Maybe, depending on how hard that is. And turn this in. Alright, so that's... Those two are done, right? Yep. So now we have these two in the same area, so that works out pretty well. Oh yeah, the grudge match. So we're going to take our little pet that we fed 5 pieces of basilisk meat and have it attack the other guy's pet, and he's going to get pissed, and we're going to have to kill him too. Show our little pet how it's done. So we'll just kind of grind our way there. I'm surprised we didn't aggro him. Spoke too soon. So that's done. Or those guys are finished anyway. Heal Sam and... Yeah, just to do it. XP's XP. Let's see. Now, grudge match. Do we need to put this on before we go into camp? No, I don't think so. Alright, so let's go ahead and have our two pets fight here. How much health does he have? 12k? Alright, so they're going to fight. I'm going to back up. We'll slow him down, get Sam to distract him. I don't want to jump out of here just in case this fight flags me for... It might not. I was going to say it flags me for combat with the rest of the camp, but I don't think it does. Okay. And then we'll put this suit on here. How about now? How about now? Well, how much health does he have? We have to kill him, but... Oh, the outhouse. I read that wrong. Whoops. Alright, so let's find the outhouse. Where do ogres place their outhouse? Oh. They put it right beside their main building. There we go. So we'll go through here, let this guy know that there's a fight in his camp, and I'll leave this guy by himself. So wait for him to get just a little bit further away and unload. So that's what an ogre looks like if he's carrying a bow. I don't think I've ever seen one carry a bow. Okay. We'll heal Sam and turn these both back in. So just in case, if I take the suit off, it freaks out all the ogres here, I'm gonna wait till I'm out of the camp and then I'll mount up. There we go. So yeah, up until this point, I have no idea what we're doing next. Usually I kind of have a rough idea, but like I said, I have no idea, so we'll just kind of see where the quest takes us. There's no point in killing those guys again. Excuse me. Alright, so this is done. No follow-up for that. And then we will turn this one in. See, where do we need to go next? Greater of two evils. Use the talisman of flame ascendancy. Excuse me, to slay Garnoth. Okay. And then slay 10 horror guards at the gates of. All right. That's not bad. Hopefully the that demon-looking guy doesn't hit like a truck. Alright, so do we have to run through the ogre camp, or am I just thinking completely different? No, ogre camp's that way. We'll just go this way. You know, I vaguely remember leveling in Cataclysm, but for the most part, that dude's still killing stuff, killing guys over there. For the most part, I think most people did it so quickly that there wasn't much to it, to be honest. Now the other thing to watch out, let's see. Oh, you know what I could do? Just to make the travel, let me go ahead and pop this up. I'll go ahead and try to keep that up whenever there's a little bit of travel time or we're flying somewhere, but this kind of just highlights all the YouTubers right now who are currently doing the Ironman challenge, who are streaming it or making condensed videos. I think Don Gaming actually does a little bit of both. He streams and makes the condensed versions of the videos. I just prefer to stream because I kind of wanted to have everything available to watch, you know, because a lot of people tend to want to attempt the Ironman challenge, but I didn't see anywhere else where someone had the whole, I guess, journey 100% streamed. So that's kind of my take on it. I'll take this back down. There we go. So now we can actually get to the killing part. Which I think it's, I want to shoot this guy just on the off chance he doesn't aggro while I don't need anybody else on me. Alright, so there's that. But yeah, for the most part, people do play. I think there's two people doing Brewmaster Monks. There's someone, Falosui, I think, is doing the Warlock. Red Sea's doing the Paladin. And Sheppo, that's the newest one I've seen so far. He's doing a Beastmaster Hunter as well, I believe. So I've put links to their channels in the description, so Yeah, that's what I didn't want. So I need to actually look up before I run in there. Because getting an extra mob on these normal ones isn't gonna be too bad. It's getting this on me when I'm trying to fight that big guy. I'm not sure how much health he has beforehand. Put that away. There we go. Mohammed, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, it says level, period. I don't know if you meant to send it that way, but how you doing, Mohammed? Silence those flames, and I think we need to. Well, we've already done most of this quest actually. We just need to kill 2 more. So we'll just kind of focus on getting back there to Garnoth and alleviating him from duty. Excuse me. They don't look like they're hitting Sam too hard, so that's not bad. He's probably not going to patrol all the way up here, but just for the sake of safety, we'll knock him out. Alright, Mohammed, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and fix this. And we'll block. There we go. That's enough of that. And we'll continue on. Alright, so we have 180k. Good night. Alright, hopefully this item gain temporary ascendancy to destroy the Pit Lord. So do I use it now? Oh shit. Yep. Alright, Sam, go do that. Alright, so temporary ascendancy. I don't know what that means, but I'll put a shield up. Like, how long is temporary? Is that the timer? Flame shield. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. I would have preferred Sam to contribute just a little bit, but that's manageable. Alright, so we'll put the shield back up and done. So how long does the shield last? For just a few more seconds, so let's actually just get away from that guy, and that wasn't bad at all actually. And once again, I did forget to put my my hearthstone. Oh well, we'll run back, no big deal. Go ahead and mount up, and you know, since we've gone back and forth, I think we're justified in just flying there real quick. It's more so of running back and forth. We'll try to put this up. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to keybind that just so it's a little bit more fluid. Because every time I have to click it, it deactivates the Warcraft as an active window, so we'll keep it up for now, and then when we land we'll take it back down and continue on. And boom. Okay. Yeah, I might keybind that for next stream tomorrow. So that's done, and that's done. Next up we need, what is this? Kill a Krog outside the seat of the chosen. Alright. How much health does he have? I didn't see any other quests, so that's kind of rare. But yeah, when the quest thing starts to get like this, where it's just going back and forth for one quest, there's no reason to run that every single time. Sometimes I think that's a nope, don't shoot that. He's coming back. Alright, I guess I was ready to fire away and didn't know it. Sam wasn't even ready. We'll drop some dire beasts on him. There we go. So that's done. Oh, we got our male headpiece. Nice. That makes us 3 of 8 for the Cataclysm transmog. Let's go turn this back in. And let's see here. Does this guy ever come out of the bathroom? Or the outhouse? I don't think he does. Excuse me. Speak to Instructor Milva? We'll call him Milva. At the Forge of... Okay. Do that. Talk to her. Use the initiate podiums to successfully deliver a speech. Okay. I guess we could have run on the ground mount, but honestly, it doesn't matter. We're going from one safe zone to the next. Alright, so that's the podium we need to get up on. I have no idea how this goes. I forget. Let's see, we have Inspire, Incite. What do they say? The end is nigh. The end is a new beginning. Inspire? No, that was not it. Are we calling? We have to pander. Oh, it's like the void touched my mind. Insight. Alright, I'm 0 for 2. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know about this. So we'll inspire? There we go. Okay. It's like I'm hearing the old gods themselves. Incite pander. I don't... What is Ra? Okay. I'm not doing well on this. I hear voices. Inspire. Alright, I'm not doing well with this at all. Not quite convinced. Pander. Jesus Christ. I'm doing terrible at this. I don't know if like I'm supposed to do the opposite of what they want or to... I should have read the quest actually. Alright. If your audience is angry, divert that. Oh, if they're angry. If the audience lacks motivation and these people are insane. Okay. You just have to read the icons here. So if they lack motivation. It's amazing how easy this stuff is if you actually read it. It's like void just touched my mind, so if they are insane, we'll deliver that one. The end is nigh. Are they insane again? Yep, I guess that's insanity. They lack motivation. I was kind of nervous there for a second that if I do this wrong too many times, let's see, that one's insanity, that the guards are going to freak out and kill me. How much health do they have? I might have been able to kill them. I wouldn't have been able to kill the whole mob here, that's for sure. How much health? They have 53. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. Or 55k. But so they're angry. Go ahead and incite them. And let's see. It's like insanity. Okay, that's done. Now we're done. Complete the quest, and we are now 83. Nice. Speak to Jared at the gates of Hydro. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our way over there. So that's not bad. We went from 81, all of our 81 and a half, all of maybe 2 hours ago. and we've hit 83. In addition to surviving Nemesis, so that's always a good thing. I think this is part of the quest zone we were talking about earlier, where we're going to run into a lot of what do you call it? Higher level mobs, the elite ones with high health. So none of them are going to be like Nemesis, of course, but we do need to just be careful of all that. Ride the Emerald Drake and slay 40 Twilight Hammer and 5 Drakes. So I guess we can do that now then. Do we fly around on our own, or? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have speed boost, bombs, and then bite. Alright, no problem. We'll just keep spamming this until the sound for this thing is a little bit higher than necessary, that's for sure. Take care of that, I think. We have to target it, okay. Alright, so gotcha. Alright. Let's go kill that guy. And we'll wait for a cooldown. There we go. And done. With drakes anyway. So we'll stay low. That way we're not aggroing those guys as much as possible and finish off these little dudes over here. Unless, of course... Okay. See, I don't know what my health is, actually. If I fire these, does it hurt my... No. So they'll stay super low. Just that red around my screen kind of just really makes this nerve-wracking. Nope, 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 nope. I'm going to run away. I don't think I'm being targeted, but still going to run away. Let's see which way he turns. I am slowly getting health back, so... Alright. There we go. So we'll hit 4 and we will take off here. That wasn't very much of a speed boost, but that's alright. Let's return this in. I think that's going to open up 2 or 3 quests once again to us, so that should be alright. I wonder if it's feasible for us to hit 84 today. Excuse me. Alright, I think we're going to do a cutscene here. We'll just skip this. We are here to level. Let's get down to business. Slay 4 Ascendants. And do that. Obtain the Codex. Okay. And we'll grab this fight path as well. And actually, while we're here, we'll sell some stuff. So we will repair here and then grab that 3rd item. So we let's sell that. We don't want to use any sort of potions, health stones, elixirs, or anything like that. So get rid of that, close the bag, and just make our way in, I suppose. Excuse me, sorry guys. I think it's right about the 2-hour mark is when my voice starts going out. Alright, so we need to kill a bunch of stuff and then get the items back there, so let's go ahead and... Where's my little one? There he is. Let's go ahead and knock that out. So we need 4 of those guys and 5 subjugators. I forgot to put Sam back on assist. Let's give Sam a heal. Yeah, I thought that guy took a little bit longer than normal to kill. And knock him out before he hides. So hopefully that is Deathwing right there with 1.1 million health. Fortunately, we can't engage him, so hopefully he doesn't turn around and do anything I've never seen before. But we do need whatever's in here. I'm gonna loot this guy. We'll get this guy right here before he meets up with anyone. So it looks like we just need 3 more mobs, but we need to get all 3 items. So where those are at, I think, is that it? Yep, that's it right there. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Do Sam a heal. And the other one, oh, we have a quest over here. Let me see. Let's take care of him first. Fortunately, these guys don't run away. These mobs seem to be a little tightly packed, so for the most part, it seems like you don't have to worry about them running away. Grab this quest for the egg before anyone sees us. Take the egg to, what's his name? Okay. And the other item we need is over here. So let's just make sure we don't put ourselves in a bind. And we'll take care of this guy as well. Alright. Grab the loot. Maybe we can sell the man, the thing flapping his wings just makes me jump every time almost. The other item looks like it's in right there. So get this guy on his way back. So the question, I guess, is to kind of figure out which zone to go to next. Do should we give Autumn a shot? Should we consider Deep Home? Because I think we can just about get in any zone now that we're 83. So there's also, hey bud, there's also Twilight Highlands actually, and I don't know as far as if there's any one-shot mechanics out there. I know there's raids out there, so it's kind of intended to be one of your later zones. But as far as like the mobs patrolling through the area, I'm not 100% sure. There are faction camps though, so you definitely have to be careful of faction camps. The guards could be, you know, the same level, and you could just aggro one. Even if you do, you're flagging yourself for PvP for the next 5 minutes. But the real damage, or the real danger, is if they're, say, 110 or even 100 for me. I think I can grab this without aggroing those drakes. Yep. So you just want to avoid off faction camps as much as possible, even if you are on a PvE server. Alright, so that's done. And take care of this guy and get ourselves out of here. The rainstorm seems to be calming down just a little bit. My latency's dropped back down just a little bit too, so I guess I'm not looting at it. Okay, there it is. So let's get out of here. and we're done. So we'll turn these in, and hopefully, I don't think that's going to be the end of this zone. I think we have to come back in this camp, if not one more time, 2 or 3 more times. I hear my cat somewhere doing something. Anyway, we'll just fly over there real quick. There's no mobs to avoid, so we can just kind of jump in here and just fly. Alright, so that's done. We use that. That's done. Pick that up. Yeah, so we're definitely going back there at least one more time. It looks like, yeah, we need that Twilight Skull, or that Twilight Dragon killed, and then kill this big guy. So let's actually read this quest real quick. Use the Horn of Cenarius to help you slay what's his name. According to these tomes, one of the Ragnar's most powerful lieutenants serves as the sole gatekeeper to Sulfuron Spire. You won't be able to defeat him alone. That's your trigger phrase right there. So anytime you say something, see something like that, you know, you only get one shot, or you won't be able to do it alone, or anything along those lines. You just want to be very careful that you understand what you need to do for that quest, because those are the quests that will kill you more than anything else will. So since we're just here, we'll land, take out this guy so we can grab the Drake Skull and move on. He's got 4,600 health. We'll go ahead and blow our cooldowns. He doesn't aggro the other one. That's kind of nice. I was half expecting that to happen. So we grab that. And we're going to go to the other side of the camp here. So pretty much, I'm going to use the horn as soon as the battle starts, if I'm allowed to. I don't know if he has to have some amount of damage before you can do that, but we're going to try to get the benefit of the quest as much as possible here. Alright, we need to just pretty much kill stuff all the way up to him. 4 retainers and 4 augurs. Huh. I don't even know what an augur is. Anyway, we need to kill 4 of them. The other thing... No, that's not here. Never mind. We're alright. We're okay. The nice thing is that these guys really aren't pulling each other too much. There's not too many patrols around here, so I don't know if we're possibly following someone's footsteps and they just haven't respawned yet, or what the deal is, but this isn't too bad actually. Go ahead and take him out. We do need more of those guys though. Is that one? No, that's a retainer. That's an augur. We'll take care of him. Alright. That's done. So let's go ahead and try this quest. I don't know how much health this guy has actually. Alright, I guess we'll find out here in a second. There he is. So we are going to clear all around him, at least one half of the circle here. Alright, I don't want to stand in the fire. Let's give Sam another heal. And there we go. So that's 4. And if you can hear that, that's Sam, real life Sam. So how much health does he have? 51k. So a little over 5 times what I have. Tuck that away. I think we can pull this guy without pulling everything else. Yeah. Alright, so we're alright. We're not pulling them, it looks like. I'm not going to loot the guys just on the off chance that not looting them prevents them from respawning as quickly. I still don't know if it actually does or not, but We are not going to loot them until this guy's dead. Alright, so we'll get up to 100% and then we'll let Sam catch up. I guess we'll just target him and then blow the horn. Is that how that works? Alright, waiting on Sam. He's almost there. One more hill. Oh yeah, that's how it goes. So just in case he does some sort of AoE, I'm definitely not going to stand in front of him. He's going to kill Sam, so we'll res him once again. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We almost didn't even need this guy. Nice. Alright, so we'll loot everything now. And then fly back and turn it in. Nice. That's going to be a pretty good turn in as far as XP goes. Let's see. I want to say this should end it. This should, or in this zone. We still have a good bit of time as far as the stream goes to figure out what we want to do or where we want to go. We'll probably have to end up going back to Stormwind. So we have that. Turn in that. Oh, I was wrong. Place the Twilight Drake Skull at the feeding grounds south of Sims. Oh man. Oh, we gotta kill this guy too. Use the drums of whatever to... Huh. Alright. Should we attempt this or not is the question. Use the drums near Motron to summon the Turtle God. And then place this near... let's go explore maybe? Maybe we'll see is this a good idea or not? I don't want to burn up all my luck in one day. Alright, so we are doing Desperiana. So let's see if we can at least clear a spot. I landed way too soon, but doesn't matter. Here we are. I wonder if she has a one-shot mechanic that I need to be careful of. It doesn't seem like it, because usually they'll give you something to kind of watch out for, but we'll read the quest. That's probably what we should do more than anything else. So let's work our way over there. Oh. So jumping on the crates makes that guy go immune. Or at least just bugs him out, should I say. So we'll take him out. I don't know why we're doing this quest. I kind of have that feeling that it might be a bad idea, but it feels like it's this Ironman challenge should have some level of risk, some level at least. It's kind of what it's all about in my opinion, but I might I might be saying something totally different if I die. Alright, so let's just kill these two guys here. Alright. Sam definitely needs some more health before we even attempt this. So essentially we're just pissing this mother off. That way, by putting her son's skull... I think it's her son's. What the hell? You know what? By putting her son's skull right here, so let's heal Sam up. Oh, that's not a good sign. When they put a graveyard right by where your quest is. So yeah, let's read that before we get into this. We've located the matriarch's feeding grounds south of Ascendant's Rise. She will be extremely angry to have lost one of her drakes. Place a skull near the carcasses she devours. If she's anywhere in the vicinity, she will come out and attempt to extract revenge. We will have a surprise waiting for her. Well, I hope your surprise gets here quick. Ah, shit. I hope she doesn't come from behind us. I don't know which way she comes from, actually. Oh, there she is. Alright, she has 19k health. Maybe manageable, depending on... I didn't want to drop down there. Alright, I think we're alright. What's up, bud? Alright, so let's see, where did she land? Can we loot her? Ah, fuck it, I'm not looting that. So let's go see what the other guy has. Might as well just fly over there at this point, I suppose. Yeah. So just to be safe, we're not going to fly through Deathwing. I think we don't have to, actually. This is the guy we need to kill. He's got 18k health, so... It's, Huh. Let's put ourselves in a good position first. Alright. Is that who we need to kill, though? No, just a magma giant. We need to kill the king, actually. So that's over here. I'm glad I saw that. Alright, magma giant. Magma giant. Magma giant. So let's just kind of scope out the area a little bit. So is he over here standing by himself? Or, yeah. Alright, so that's him with, Jesus Christ, 96,000 health. These end of the zone quests are pretty tough, actually. Let's see. The magma giants who serve Ragnaros are kept in line by their king's heavy-handed rule. Were we to take care of him, the rest will surely fall into disarray. Without the giants, the fight on the ground will be a lot more even, perhaps even tilted in our favor. But felling the magma monarch will be no easy task. Use these drums to enlist the help of the great Tortola, who is capable of holding the king off, King Moltron, for eternity. But hold him off won't be enough, and that's where you come in. Okay. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't have a nasty AoE. So we did click the icon. And let's let him get some aggro. Let's see what Foot Stomp does. Alright. I think Sam's probably going to end up taunting, but... Oh, wow, yeah, he one-shotted Sam. So we're going to have to turn off taunt next time. Which would be this time. Let's turn that off. Jesus Christ, Sam. Alright, is taunt off this time? No, it is. I think he snuck in that one last taunt before I could turn it off. Alright, 96,000 health is almost done. Watch our back for one of these guys. He might aggro that guy over there, I'm not sure. I do need to keep Sam healed as much as possible. And done. Nice. Alright. We did it. We were able to complete the zone, every single quest. Awesome. So with that being said, let's get the hell out of here. See where they end up sending us. Still don't want to get too close to Deathwing. I don't think you can interact with him. You can click him, but I don't think he... I don't know. I had an NPC do that to me beforehand, actually. Where I couldn't engage him at first, but he could engage me, so yeah, we're staying away from Deathwing. Pretty sure with 1.1 million health, I don't think I'd take one shot. We did pretty good progress today. I think that's one of our better leveling days since maybe as far back as Azeroth. Okay, let's see. What do we need to do here? Complete this quest. This as well. And go through the portal at the Sanctum of the Prophets and aid Cenarius in defeating Ragnaros. Yeah, no. Oh, I can't say no. I can damn well delete it though. Well, shit. Huh. Is that actually just to go into the raid though? Because isn't Ragnaros at the end of Firelands the actual raid or dungeon? Maybe it's a temporary defeat, if I remember that right. Alright, well, nope. We are done with that. So let's take all the good luck we've had today and I guess go back to Darnassus. So we'll do that. We will mount up here and I guess we just need to go to Stormwind and figure out where to go next. So off we go to Darnassus. We have survived our first Cataclysm dungeon. Zone. We can't do dungeons, but zone. So as per normal, we'll throw this up there since we're flying and just kind of enjoy the scenery here. Now that does bring up, I think we'll go to Deep Home. I think that's what we were talking about earlier, is whether or not to do Deep Home, Oldham. What was the other one? Oh yeah, Twilight Highlands. Twilight Highlands just has a lot of factions in it. I really don't feel like messing with that one. A lot of faction mobs. You have your camps all over the place, so that's going to take Twilight Highlands off the list. The other one is Oldham. Oldham's not bad, I don't think, but I think like the what do you call it? Just the scenery, the landscape's all like deserty and meh. It's pretty wide open. There's a lot of running around, so I think we'll take the risk to go to Deep Home and just fly down and see how that actually goes. So what we'll do also is it's pretty late in the stream. We'll just fly there. I was gonna say we might take a break, but I think we're pretty late in the stream, so we'll just kind of plow on through it and go directly to Stormwind. And let's see, what do we have here? Oh, this is Winter Spring. I was about to say, where in the world did we end up? Oh, there we go. So it looks like this fight's actually going to take about 5 minutes actually. We're going to abandon that. There's no reason to get killed on that quest. I think we did pretty well in taking care of the other elites. I just don't want to get hit by Ragnaros's AoE or something like that and die for really no reason after knocking out that whole zone. But let's see, let's look and see what we have going on at the moment. You know, I kind of wish that we could have more characters for, you know, old accounts, because what I've noticed with a lot of the other YouTubers, like these guys right here, is when they go in to make another character or make a new character, they kind of just have to always delete a character. You know, everybody's kind of, not everybody of course, but a lot of people are kind of their max character. You can have 12 per realm, but then you have a 50 cap total. And I don't know, I've always thought that maybe if you can use the, what's it called, the WoW token, this thing, nope, this thing, you could always just kind of like purchase a slot to allow you just the availability of making 51 or 52 or however many slots you need characters, because like I said, you know, a lot of people have characters that are 10, 12 years old now, and going back and deleting them just so you can do a challenge or whatnot is sometimes the biggest hurdle in doing the challenge. I don't think we're going to land here. I think I accidentally clicked Darnassus, so we're going to fly right by it rather than being able to port directly up there. So that's going to add another 2 minutes to our flight, but we'll tuck this away and keep on going. It may be that we time it just right, so we pick out our next zone and then have to kind of call it for today. I think we're hitting that 3-hour mark, but we'll see. We'll go down into Deep Home and just see where those first initial quests get us, maybe. But I do need to make sure that I have all my slow fall abilities or avoid fall damage abilities ready, just on the off chance that, what the hell was that? Did something just fall? Or was that Sam? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch that again. I don't know if something just, if someone jumped off or what actually happened. If they did, that's incredible timing. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, just have all my fall damage avoidances ready. Yeah, it was twice the bad idea to come here because all the ships are over here. So do I have everything sold? I'll check in a second. So, yep, we're gonna wait to go to Stormwind. Pretty sure I saw the boat when we flew by it, but no big deal. Alright, so there's no more gray Cataclysm gear, armor. So we'll sell all this. And we're at 22. What is that? Yeah, almost 2,300 gold, so that's not too bad. Caleb says, still going? Well, Caleb, welcome back. Our restart. We are still going. We hit 83. And we're almost halfway there, so we are still going. Surviving it. We're going to go to Deep Home next. So I think what we'll do is we'll run into Stormwind and pick up that quest to get us to Deep Home. Maybe see if we can get the rest of this clammy mail gear, I guess is what you call it, clammy mail gear. That way we can I don't know, have a nice transmog, but then yeah, dip down into Deep Home and at least set our hurt there. At the very least, we'll set it in Stormwind in case we have to come back. You know, now I'm thinking about it, we might have access to the portal to Deep Home, so we don't even have to fly down. We can just port down there. I'll check that out too. That's a good idea. I don't think we can buy any more bows or weapons that are better than what we have. I would consider buying a slower bow or gun, but I think it's a negligible difference at this point. Caleb has on the Ironman challenge, let me close that. On the Ironman challenge, white gear only, right? So as far as gear goes, yes, you can have up to white gear. You can have gray items as well. You cannot have enchants or any other buff on you or your gear. So yeah, white gear only, no enchant, not white gear only, sorry, gray or white gear only, no enchants, and that's it. Yeah, so this is all I have. I just have the Icy Mill stuff from Northrend, and this bow from level 60. So we've all seen Stormwind for the most part, I think. So we'll just fly off the boat and set our Hearthstone. Check the auction house for clammy gear, since we can do that, and proceed to the next zone, which I don't think is gonna ever be Twilight Highlands. That's in addition to, I want to say the faction, the faction NPCs and whatnot in Highland. I think the what do you call it? Those old guide looking things can have a pretty high chance of ending your journey as well. So we're going to make this our home, and let's take a quick look in here and see if we can throw on some Cataclysm gear to commemorate the fact that we've actually made it here. Nope. Well, we don't have the belt, so I guess we can buy that. 14 gold for a gray item. Never thought I'd do that. So we'll throw that in our bags, and the off chance we get the other 4 pieces in the next level and a half. Alright, so that's done. The important stuff like transmog is done for right now. So let's go figure out where we need to go next. You know what? What does this billboard have? If you're in the Ironman challenge and you really just don't know where to go next, we're going to Deep Home. That's a good place to kind of reorientate yourself, so that it kind of puts you in a zone where the quests kind of apply to your level and everything like that. So flying over here, I'm hoping we can just like click the portal or something and we don't have to be flown in, but oh, we can. Nice. So let's do that. Let's just turn that in and click the portal. That's convenient. Nice. Alright, so that takes us back to Stormwind, and we can go ahead and pick up these quests. Oh, that's exciting. I thought for sure I was going to have to take the flight path down and all that, so alright, we're going to get right into this and keep on going. We need to go this direction, energize 8 totems, find the clues on the crash ship, and kill some elemental stones. I don't know if there's any hard-hitting, oops, I missed the quest, hard-hitting mobs in the area. If there are, we're just going to have to discover them as we go. Find the initiate Gold mine at the, okay. And speak with that explorer. So we have all this going on right now. Is this inside or outside? I think it's outside. Alright, so we learned our lesson in, well, that's a pet battle, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we learned our lesson in Ice Crown not to pick up the daily quests because those mobs are going to hit a lot harder. So we're not going to do that. But we are going to 8 totems energized. So how does this work? Oh shit, made him mad. Alright, I can do that. So all these guys cast, and looks like they're all kind of hitting harder. Sam doesn't have his taunt on. That's why I don't take off my taunt. It's been a solid 20 minutes since I've taken it off, and just now remembering to turn it back on. So we'll drop this here, get it ready, and I guess we'll just do that. Thankfully this quest item doesn't have a cooldown, so I'm going to try to put it in the between these two guys. Alright, I'll just drop it down here. Alright, that's 4. And coming up on 5. Caleb says, I don't play WoW at the moment, but I am buying a new PC soon, so it's exciting for me to watch WoW being played. You know, this has been one of the more fun things I've done here recently, and Legion's been a blast, don't get me wrong. It's not like it was Warlords or anything, but this is by far one of the most fun things I've done in the game, and I would highly recommend it to anyone that's looking to play or looking to enjoy the game in a different way. Though if you're kind of new to it, you might have to go through this to a certain extent yourself anyway. I think you'll be able to wear all the gear you want, but you should be able to, if you do get lost, you should be able to kind of reference my videos if you wanted to kind of just see the more direct and easy ways to, I guess, level. Alright, that was too far away. I should have, no it wasn't. Nice, alright. But yeah, no, the, when you do get your PC, definitely give it a shot and join us. My main is on, Khadgar and Alaria. So, I'm doing the Ironman challenge on Dalaran just for the fact that I don't have any sort of support to give to him or anything like that. So, oop. So he jumps when you first shoot him. Alright, so we'll turn this in here, and then we'll get 2 more quests to collect 5 quartz resin and obtain a burning heart. Alright, let's go turn in that other quest just in case that also gives us a quest out here. Again, not a good omen if you see a graveyard near the quest that you're doing. So I'll run back up in here, turn this in. And we're done with this. Oh, we do have another quest from him. Which one? The earth claims all. Where was that at? Oh, I think it's all over here. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and knock this out. We have to get the burning heart, so let's kill these guys. I don't think they do anything spectacular, but I feel like we should be killing them for a certain reason. Like there should be a quest near any of the lava pools. Okay. Requires... Okay, so maybe we have to get a bigger lava pool. Caleb says, I've played the game and missed Pandaria. After that, I mained Twinking 20s and free-to-play account. Okay. Yeah, I did a little bit of twinking, if that's the terminology there. If I stand in this, am I in trouble? No, I'm in combat, that's why. Whoops. Sorry, Sam, I wasn't paying attention. No, but I think I did my little bit of twinking, oh shit, back in maybe Burning Crusade. I'm gonna get Sam to jump in there first. And it was fun, of course. I mean, it's always gonna be more fun when you have some of the best gear. But I think a lot of people were just kind of disenchanted with PvP due to the fact you could have people one-shotting them. So yeah, it's understandable that they normalize that. Now, why they normalize it at the higher end of the PvP bracket, I'm not really sure. Like for competitive PvP, I could understand that, but for general gameplay, it seems like that's the whole purpose of getting loot, is so that you can use it and experience the benefit of it. But that's just my thoughts. So we need quartz resin. What drops that? Oops. No, we're right, we're right. Alright, so let's see. I'm not sure if there's a big guy that roams around here. Seems like there is something semi-dangerous that we should avoid. And these guys, I guess they have the resin, so we'll take care of that. Correct terminology for us twinkers. That's funny. Yeah, I think what did I use? I think mine was a rogue. Kind of like everybody else. Mine was a rogue, and I did a hunter for a little while because they're pretty strong in the low-level battlegrounds. I think they start to lose that position. I gotta be careful with this as the level brackets increase, but especially starting out, they do have a pretty strong selection of spells and whatnot. Just the ability to perpetually slow someone is pretty strong. Keep Sam healed up. Oh, that's what I was wanting to avoid. That thing has 350k health. Jesus Christ, I'm glad I looked around. Keep your head on a goddamn swivel. That would have been a showstopper. Yeah, I thought for sure I remembered something like that out here, but I couldn't remember what it was, so. Alright, so we'll kind of just like watch that the whole time we're doing this quest. I don't know where he goes or what his patrol route is. And the fact that he just disappeared. Oh, okay. So is he buggy? Is that the problem? Because he just kind of ported from there to there. Ah. That makes this whole area dangerous. Jesus Christ. Yep, he's just like porting away. Alright. Well, he's going that way. Let's go ahead and knock this out. So we need 2 more of these things. Hopefully they drop pretty soon. I kind of want to. Oh, look, he's looking this way now. He's wanting to come back. I'm just watching for a second. Preferably watch him not... Yeah, see? Look. Yeah, nope. We are going this way. Nope, 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 nope. Let's see if he makes sure he keeps going that way. Normally, things like this don't bother me too much, but just the fact that it's as buggy as it is makes me a little nervous to be in the area. Bill, how you doing? Farther down the quest line, those big rock guys become friendly with you. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's Bill, I think you have all the tips, man. You saved me last time with that knock up in the air. Had my gliders ready to do whatever I needed. Let's see, where are the rest of these guys? I think we have to actually go back in that direction. Maybe we can go this way. So I kind of want to face this way as much as possible just to avoid him sneaking up on me like that again. That is 5. Okay, we're done. So we'll turn these in real quick. So like I said earlier, this is a pretty successful day. We've gone from 81.5 to nearly 83.5 in a matter of 3 hours. Use the explosive bonding material compound on the flint ore main. Okay. That was easy. Introduce the ore main to Earth Colony at the temple. Alright. Alright, man. Come on. Let's go this way, I think. Yeah, I have pretty good memory when it comes to the Azeroth quest, but I just didn't quest that much when I did Cataclysm. Caleb says, watch him teleport right on top of you out of nowhere. Like a scary movie. Yeah, no kidding. That's kind of why I was watching him so closely. Unfortunately, he kind of did it in a straight path, but yeah, I wasn't sure if he did a straight path or he just kind of ported it all over the place. Speak with Crag, Rock Crusher at the place in Deep Home, which is way over there, so we'll go back to... Where is that at? Is that in this little area? Yep. So we'll turn that in, collect the Master's Gate plans, and investigate the central area at the back of Master's Gate, which is all right here. So we have kind of 2 quests in that general area. Let's see. Who's that? Geronzo. Alright. Let's kind of assess this real quick. We are looking right about 3-hour mark, a little bit over. Alright, well, let's just do a little bit more. Typically 3 hours is the limit, but I can't do much outside anyway with it wet. So let's just kind of venture out and see if we can knock out these 2 quests. So I think we need to find the ship that crashed. Is that where we're heading? Alright, I agree with something because I'm looking at my map. Let's see here. We'll give Sam a heal. Kind of need to make our way somewhere. Oh, that's convenient. Somewhere over here. I think that's our ramp over there. Maybe. For some odd reason, I thought we had a lot more to deal with over here. Alright, well I guess we'll just kind of take a quick look. You know what? We do have the power of flight. Rather than spending time on stream trying to figure out what to do, we'll just get up here and do it. Save some time. Alright, so with that done, yep, that's the ship we need to get into, I think. Just making sure that's not the Horde ship. That would suck if they put those right beside each other. I don't know what the Horde, what their entry into the zone is. If they have to find a... I guess they did put the ships right next to each other. Alright, I guess we're doing that then. Biggest thing is just not to flag ourselves for PvP. Is that is Alliance. And we'll go this way, since there seems to be a quest in that general direction. Nope. So that thing just got aggressive for no reason. Alright, so going to kind of... I'm going to kill these things just because for some odd reason they just want to discharge all their electricity. So we need to heal Sam up a little bit, but I guess we're getting on top of the boat. I'm probably doing this the most difficult way you can. Like I said, I haven't really quested out here, so maybe there's stairs in the ship. Guess we could have run through the gaping hole on the other side. That would have been a comparable option, I think. And the quest is not in here. Quest item might be. Is there anything we're supposed to click? No, it might be on top of the ship. Well, at the very least, when I do the Ironman challenge again, I'll have a general idea of how to go about doing the quest. So we need to get up on the top there. Still in the mindset that I can't fly. Okay, we made it to the top. There we go. Alright, so those 5 elementals are done. We'll grab this item here. Accept. Captain's log lies nearby, so let's grab that while it's over here. And that's this. And then this guy right here, I think. Yep. Let's go ahead and prevent him from sneaking up behind us. Same with him. And we'll turn that in. There we go. Alright, so those are done. And what next? Could just fly over here and find the Master's Gate plans, I think. Yep, Master's Gate plans. So this might be one of the zones where it's more beneficial to fly for sake of the stream, just because the terrain is such that you're going to have to run around and find indirect paths more than anything else in this area. So maybe in an effort to streamline it, we'll oh, he might have the key. We'll do the ground mount as normal, where it's applicable, but I don't see where there's too many instances where it's not going to be a situation where we just need to use flying to get from point A to point B. So any one of these guys could have the key. What else do we need to do here? Master's Gate investigated. So yeah, let's actually just move in that direction. Forgot to heal Sam here. Just slow him down. Just on the off chance. Yep, Sam died, and we can res him. And done. Ah, the gnome had the key. Leave it to the gnomes. Alright, so with that done, take off over here, investigate the gate. Do we have to be on the ground to investigate it? So we're attempting to activate it. Alright, that's been done. So we'll go turn all this back in. What would be interesting is if the mount that drops out here, that super rare mount, is out here. Do I have the health and the power to be able to tame it? I've actually never done that. I've seen a couple YouTube videos a while back, so I don't know how feasible that would be for me to attempt to try to tame that thing. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll turn that in, complete that, and that as well. So pick up the follow-up meet Stormcaller aboard the Alliance gunship, no problem, and we'll turn in these over here. Nice. Decrypt 6 plans, and then acquire fire. Oh, this guy. Acquire the fire, water, and air wards, then slay. Ah, this guy's an issue. He's killed me before, actually. So we need to be careful of that dude. We'll probably do that next stream, actually. I think we're getting to that point where we can. Let's see, am I arrested here? No, I'm fine. So let's do that. Let's kind of face what we're going to do, where we're going to go. Mount up. So all of our stuff that we don't need, put that here. Did we get any mail? Oh, we got gloves. Look at that, we're 5 of 8. Nice. Alright, so we'll sell these things. I don't know why the transmog stuff gets me so excited, but it does. Caleb asks, how much gold you made so far from this character alone? I want to say somewhere between 8 and 10k, because we've purchased the 4.5k flying. We've purchased everything before that, which I kind of forget their exact values. Let's just say it adds up to 6k. But I did buy the Goblin Gliders. I did buy a couple mail pieces from the Northrend set, so it's, I would say, closer to 8k now that I'm thinking about it. But we'll sell these items. And I think with that, guys, I think just so I always forget to do this at the end, these are the other YouTubers who are also doing the Ironman challenge. So if you're interested in a different class or different perspective, by all means, feel free to check those guys out. All their channels are in the description. The links to their channels are in the description, if I can say that right. But No, I think let's get on the right mount. Try to set ourselves up for being ready tomorrow as easily as possible. So, that logged me out instantly. Let's let's hit the right button first. But as we're talking about it, yeah, feel free to stop by and see those guys and see how they're playing their class. I think we were talking about a mage earlier, and Exploding Ember's going to attempt a mage. So the reason I'm logging back in, by the way, is that in the spirit of the Ironman challenge, we stream this every day at 6 a.m. But what I don't want to do is I want to minimize the rested XP I get as much as possible. So I'm going to park my guy out here, which seems to be a decently safe spot, and see if challenge me to a duel. No. See if we can log out here. There we go. Blood Off Death Knight. That dude's trying to flag me. Jerk. But yeah, no, to get back to what I was talking about, I try to reduce as much of the rested XP as possible, just in the spirit of the Ironman challenge and streaming it. So that's why I haven't jumped in the end. But with all that said, we've made huge progress today, I think. And every time I use the word huge now, I think of presidential candidates. But we went from 81.5 to 83.5. So I think we've done really well for today. I'm excited we survived Nemesis. But if you do go back and watch the videos, they're all timestamped. So, if you need to kind of see what happened or what you missed, feel free to do so. And with that, I guess that's it for today, guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching. It's been fun. It's been a blast. So hopefully tomorrow we hit 85 and we take it from there. So other than that, that's all I have. So you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
I was slipping into shadow.